Hey everybody, I am your local Hope historian, and today we are going to be watching and discussing Epic Rap Battles of History's Thanos versus J. Robert Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer was born in April 1904 and was an American theoretical physicist and was a professor of physics at University of California, Berkeley. He was the wartime head of the Los Alamos laboratory and is among those who is credited with being the father of the atomic bomb for his role in the Manhattan Project, the World War II undertaking that developed the first nuclear weapons. Oppenheimer was among those who observed the Trinity test in Mexico, where the first atomic bomb was successfully detonated in July 16, 1945. He later remarked that the explosion brought to mind words from the Bhagavad Gita, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." In August 1945, the weapons that he worked so hard to develop, Fat Man and Little Boy, would be dropped on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, bring about it the end of the Second World War in the Pacific Theater for the United States, and leaving with Japan in ruins. After the end of the war, Oppenheimer became a chairman of the influential General Advisory Committee of the newly created United States Atomic Energy Commission. He used the position to lobby the international control of the nuclear power and avert nuclear proliferation with a nuclear arms race with the Soviet Union. He opposed the development of the hydrogen bomb during 1949 and 1950 governmental debates on the question of subsequently took stances on defense-related issues that provoked the ire of some factions in the United States government and military. Now, let's get into the epic rap battle history of Thanos from the MCU, who snapped and made everybody disappear, and J. Robert Oppenheimer, the father of the atomic weapon. He looks like Robert Oppenheimer. He looks like trash.
Immeasurable, inexorable, monstrous, with bars weighing on you harder than your haunting, guilty conscience. I am Thanos, and I crush tracks like tesseracts in my palm. You're a pencil.
That mask is horrible.
Who never learned to love his bomb.
That muscle suit is bad too.
In the world, you were a prodigy. Well, that makes sense, cause your rhymes are only hot periodically. Man, I burned the Avengers down to embers, sent half your planet to be slaughtered, and now I'm off in Oppenheimer like I did to my daughter.
I don't know enough about MCU or Thanos to make too many comments. I did watch Endgame, that's about it.
Let's not collide with me when I'm rhyming, cause you break and bleed so easy. I think I'll call you Oppenheimer. It's impossible to top me off me. You just don't have the stone. Apparently the only thing you're good at wrecking is a home. Cause you slept with your friend's wife right there in your friend's bed, then got another married girl pregnant.
Soulless eyes.
For the head.
Listening to you took everything I have left. After your raps, I am become deaf.
Okay, so this particular part was a reference to the interview that he did after the detonation of the bomb in Nevada that was the first testing as part of the Trinity Project, which was, the name of it was Gadget. I'm going to show you the clip right now of the post-detonation interview, and let's see how it looks compared to the actual thing from ERB.
We knew the world would not be the same. Few people laughed. Few people cried. Most people were silent. I remembered the line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Vishnu is trying to persuade the prince that he should do his duty, and to impress him, takes on his multi-armed form and says, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." I suppose we all thought that, one way or another.
Oppenheimer actually taught himself Sanskrit. Sanskrit. I don't know which one is called. He actually taught himself how to read it, to read the Bhagavad Gita, and a bunch of other writings from that language, in their native writing. That is a level of dedication and intelligence that I cannot comprehend. I am studying Japanese, but I can't comprehend Sanskrit. I've seen the writings. I've seen like the basic like alphabetical translations and the phonetic translations. I can't get into it. All right, let's get back into this.
You need an Iron Man for that wrinkly ass skin and that butt. Here we go now. Where's your rhythm? I thought you had the time stone. Your punchlines sound like they came from Rhyme Zone. You might be something in the MCU, but between us, who's the worst MCU?
Oh,
Your
shit.
got too many breaks in the syllable. You talk so slow, Drax thinks you're invisible. I cause chain reactions when I'm lyrical, cause I've got that fissile material. You were born to eternal.
That background is so
That your own mother tried to make you a temporary.
terrifying.
Meanwhile, I've mastered the atom more than any man alive. Now I'm here to split you like 2 and 3 from 5.
That is a reference to Uranium-235. I'm so glad that they have subtitles built into this so that you can actually get the reference of it. I mean, subtitles for me is personally just phenomenal, always. But this is something that I am so happy that they put subtitles in so that they could put this little quip into it and make it more understandable.
I'm a peaceful man, but I do what I must. You had an evil plan, Thanos, and it left you in the dust. It must leave you enraged when you compare our talents, because in this battle there is no balance.
For a communist pariah, you come off as awfully cocky, but I'll make you bend the knee in round 2 like Nagasaki. I'm the box office topper, the Marvel showstopper. Got my name on this win like it's the Thanos copter. You just got no answer for Fortnite's dopest dancer. I will low-key choke you out like my name was throat cancer.
You want to talk about death? How about the one that looked at you?
Isn't Thanos obsessed with the personification of
your nuts handed to you by a squirrel girl.
death?
We're in the end game now.
Squirrel Girl is OP, best character, beats everybody.
Tinky Winky, a physicist like Ant-Man. All up in your stinky. Anyone who believes that Thanos did nothing wrong crap has obviously never heard you rap. Oh, snap.
Okay, I'm incredibly biased. Oppenheimer clearly wins all day, every day. Okay, as I watch this and I think about everything, so I have done a little bit of studying, well, actually a pretty decent amount of studying, of the atomic bomb in terms of like the Japanese home front. And this makes me think of a book that I came across when I was in university. It was actually written by 2 of my professors, Dr. Theodore Cook and Dr. Haruko Taya Cook. Unfortunately, Haruko has since passed, but the book I'd like to recommend you guys look at, I will put this in the link, a link in the description down below, and in the pinned comment, is Japan at War, an Oral History. This has a ton of first-hand oral stories and history from the survivors and from the people, the home front soldiers, everybody that was involved, everything from Nanking, or the Manchurian incident, all the way to the atomic weapons. One of the main things and passages I will put down in the description down below. As we read it, I'll quickly read it right now for you. I will pop it up onto the screen and I will read it out. Alright guys, before we get into this particular part, I want to just make a note. This is not my book. This is not my PDF. I do own the book, but I would never write it like this. So, this is Japan at War Oral Histories, 800 meters from the Hippo Center, Hamaoka Michiko's account. This was from a 15-year-old girl at the period of time that was the third year in high school. This is the excerpt of what she felt. There was no sound. I felt something strong. It was terribly intense. I felt colors. It wasn't heat. You can't really say it was yellow, and it wasn't blue. At the moment, I thought I would be the only one who would die. I said to myself, "Goodbye, Mom." Do you understand what it's saying right there? She felt colors. That's just a first-hand account of the feelings of the atomic bomb itself. I really do feel like it was important to reference it in this video, but I am Local Hopeless Historian. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think about the Epic Rap Battle history. Who do you think won? Did I get anything wrong? Did I get anything right? Do you like my beard? Peace.